game done. I guess I'm gonna keep going. I see no reason not to.
I'm having fun.
Welcome to Monkey World.
Welcome to Halloween Escape.
Return to Halloween Escape. Oh, good. I'm so glad that monkey suicided. Okay, let's try that again. You know, that's a good question. Why is the sun a giant 5? I never saw that. I'm not sure why you called it the moon, but other than that, that was an astute observation. Actually, there's a much more worthless thing to argue about, and that's R-Type, Null, and Sylvalet legendaries, because I have gotten into heated arguments about this before. I still claim that they are, for the record.
I don't think there's any reason to get into an argument about it.
No, there's not, but it's not gonna stop me. I don't know. Probably shouldn't get into that argument right now, though. Well, I've already played a hack of Super Mario World for the channel once, but that was a long time ago. There's certainly enough of them out there where I could do another, I just haven't felt compelled to. And Super Metroid I've not ever done for the channel, even at all. And I was actually thinking about that earlier today. I could try to do a challenge run of that at some point.
I would like to see that.
Because
We played through Super Metroid not too long ago.
Yeah, I never have done a challenge run of that game. I've always 100%ed it, so I'd be interested to try Reverse Boss Order or NBSB. Or NBMB, I think it is.
What's NBMB?
No Boss Mini Boss.
Oh.
It's where you try to collect as many items as possible without ever fighting any bosses or mini bosses other than the Bomb Torizo at the beginning.
Why that one? Do you have to?
Yeah, there's no way to avoid it, I think.
To enjoy repeatedly staring into a fucking solar eclipse.
Anyway, I wasn't looking at the chat to see if people are still arguing about the type and all thing. But it says it's a legendary in the coding. The GTS filters it out if you choose to filter out legendaries. It's colored green in the Pokedex, which is the same colors as the Tabus and the Ultra Beasts.
Which are also legendaries.
Unless you're Bulbapedia.
Unless you're Bulbapedia.
But, oh, hey, look.
At least they're...
It's the little frogs. I like the little frogs.
Bulbapedia's justification for not calling them legendaries is actually reasonable. It's not enough to keep me from saying they're legendaries, but it's at least reasonable.
Rotom doesn't call it one, but I don't know why it needs to specifically do that.
It doesn't.
Like, that's an argument that people have brought up, and, like, I think there's other cases of, like, stuff like Heatran that the game has never, like, specifically said is legendary, but they're generally accepted to be. So, I don't know. Like I said, it's a stupid subject. There's... Most of the proof is pointing towards it being one, and I've not really seen many good arguments against it, but I guess it's ultimately up to what Game Freak says, and they haven't said anything on the matter, so... We'll just have to see. Oh, Super Metroid Rotation, is that the one where it's sideways? Good, I'm glad I fell in that hole. No!
But I would like to see see you do reverse boss order. I think I've seen reverse boss order be done, but I would like to see you do it.
I've seen the creator of I Want to Be the Guy do it, but that was a freaking long-ass time ago. Because that was, there was actually a Retsucray of that video.
Really? Was it
well, like,
bad?
a video from it.
Oh.
Because the entire thing was him trying to do an infinite bomb jump.
Oh.
And he had it was the one called Let's Point at Super Metroid.
Oh.
Because there was indeed a cursor in the way the entire time. But yeah, if I was running Pokemon, which I will be when I make my own fan version of it, but that's another story, I would consider Type Null and Silvally to be legendaries, same with the Tapus and the Ultra Beasts. But I would also probably reclassify some of the Mythicals, because some of those are kind of stupid. So,
What do you mean reclassify?
like, I don't think Darkrai and Keldeo need to be Mythicals, for instance, and probably a few of the other ones. Like, there's really no real reason for why they are, other than the fact that you can't get them in any of the games. And from a, like, lore standpoint, there shouldn't be a distinction.
So then, in terms of the tabletop, what is a mythical exactly?
I don't know if there would be any.
So things that are mythical simply wouldn't exist in the game?
Well, I mean, they would just be legendary, I think.
Oh.
I mean, stuff that... I think it would basically just be stuff that hasn't been confirmed to exist. Like, nobody has ever had a, like, actual report of them that has been confirmed. But in that kind of case, I also couldn't justify giving them stats, if that was the case, so I don't know. I like Poochie's lurching here. And that's the other thing, actually, is, the games... Like, the thing that really bothers me about it is the fact that, again, if you're looking at lore and not just what's available in the games, to complete a Pokedex, you are expected to catch the God of Time and, like, the creator of the continents and the ocean, among other ridiculous things that, like, only one of exists. And yet you don't need a flower hedgehog with no real special abilities or a sea drifter. Like, I don't get that.
Which one's the sea drifter?
Manaphy.
Oh.
Also, this right here is pretty good. Something about this block just has really weird properties. I love doing this. Oh shit.
Does it just give you an infinite flutter?
Yes.
That's really weird. And only that one?
It's the only one I've ever seen. There might be more. Oh, you know what also doesn't need to be a mythical? Volcanion. Like, what the hell is that thing's deal? I'm pretty sure there is no lore about it whatsoever.
Well, I think it's got a movie, doesn't it?
Yeah, but the movies are, like, complete bullshit. Not necessarily in terms of quality, just in terms of, like, they make shit up.
Yeah, they very much do that.
Because in the movie, it's like the protector of an ancient city, and I'm pretty sure the games never say anything of the sort.
Well, given that they don't say anything about Volcanion ever for any reason.
Well, the Pokedex entry is just like, it's got steam. And that's about it. No.
He's got a lot of brains, and he's got a lot of
chutzpah. But I do like the white Dex entry for Kyurem. Its body is frozen. It emits ultra cold air. Where is it? Okay, so here's another moment of Yoshi's Island being bullshit, is jumping into this random bush and finding... Where is it? There's a screen transition in this bush. I don't know where it actually is. There it is. I knew where it was and tried 3 times, and it took me all 3 times to get it. Yeah, Volcanion is a cool type combination, I'll give it that. I'm still waiting for a Fire-Ice type. I'm surprised that we still don't have a Bug Psychic or a Bug Ice.
Why is Bug Ice surprising?
I don't know, I feel like... I feel like by now all of them would have been done, but I guess they're holding off on certain ones to make them, like, focus points of later generations or something.
I wonder what all possible combinations haven't been done.
I think there's 25 of them. There's a list somewhere. There's also no Bug Dark either. There's a lot of bug combinations that haven't been done.
Yeah, it's because like 95% of them are Bug Steel or Bug Flying or Bug Poison. Take your pick.
Pretty much. Somebody asked what did I think of the super grim Pokedex entries in Sun and Moon. I find them fairly amusing for the most part. My favorite is still the one that says that Primeape gets so angry that it literally dies. I'm not so much a fan of the ones that are like Mega Garchomp or Mega Salamence will fly in a straight line and will cleave through its own trainer without a second thought. Like, what the fuck is up with those? But back to the Bug Ice topic. Anybody who doesn't know about Smogon's create a Pokemon thing should look into that, because those are actually really cool. And they have a Bug Ice called Cyclant. It is not one of my favorites that they've introduced, but it's still pretty cool. Its face is peaceful in death.
I'm trying to remember, I know there's one in Sun that's completely fucked up. I don't remember.
Is it the one that's like, if a Gengar is following you, there is no hope, give up?
There is that one, but there's a different one I'm thinking of. I don't remember what it is, unfortunately.
They could make a Bug Ice Mole Cricket. Don't those, like, burrow under the ground in winter or something? I don't know. Nepinut's domain. Oh boy. Nepinut.
Nepinut? The fuck kind of name is that?
It's Neptune with the last 4 letters switched around.
Oh. I did not observe that.
Oh, hey, Belf. I've not seen you around in a while. There's just a large pile of all the unused types. Okay. I will definitely read those. No, I won't. Yeah, I heard that Mama Luigi's voice actor died. Didn't the other Luigi voice actor die recently? Or the one who played him on the Super Show, I think? Maybe not recently, but like a few years ago. Well, thank you, Edible Cape. You also have a great name. I like weird usernames like that. Like Casual Moth. That is always my go-to example of a weird username. I don't know why. Or just Flaccid Snake.
Flaccid Snake.
Sonic _ Yoda. That one was made up, though. I'm sure somebody has used that name before, but it was still made up by me. I don't know if I buy that the Pokédex entries are written by 11-year-olds. It kinda makes sense. I just hate the ones that are like... the ones that don't tell you anything about the species. Like, there was the one for Sarina, is like... it is used as a model in many, like, high-end advertisements and beauty products. I'm like, who gives a shit? That doesn't tell me anything about it.
I don't know, I think that's kind of interesting.
I mean, that's like if you're trying to read up about, like, pandas and what they're like, and then it's just like, pandas are well loved by many people, and they are the icon of, like, wildlife preservation companies. It's like, okay.
I guess it doesn't tell you anything about the animal or its habits.
Yeah. Oh, here's the best enemy in the game. No. No, you have to see what it does, though. Come on, turn. No, no. Turn around. Okay, there we go.
Oh! It shoots watermelon seeds everywhere.
Yep. Oh shit, was I not supposed to shoot that yet? Oh yeah! Like, many trainers have left this world because of Beware hugging them, snapping their spine instantly. Or however, like, whatever the hell that one said.
That's what it
left
was.
this world.
Left this world.
That's the frickin' Mewtwo's return wording. Like, from the, Suede review. He points that out as just being, like, a very, very stupid line. The Pudding Worshipper.
Yeah, the pudding worshiper.
Yeah, the B movie.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember what it was. It was the Doom Scale. I just said the B movie.
Yeah, the B movie.
We're getting Breath of the Wild on the Wii U. Joel's getting a Switch, but doesn't have it pre-ordered because they all were gone in like 2 seconds.
Then they reopened the pre-orders, and I was gonna pre-order it through GameStop, but apparently GameStop has been emailing people telling them their pre-orders are canceled. Yeah. So I'm probably just not gonna pre-order it, because there's nowhere I can pre-order it from.
But yeah, we're gonna get, We're just gonna get the Wii U one, and we'll get a Switch sometime around, Odyssey coming out. We're not super, like, worried about getting one immediately. And I'm not going to say what I think about Mario Odyssey, because I've already said that twice. How dare you not be here earlier. But, I will mention that somebody earlier said, you should make stupid entries for, the strange creatures. And, as a matter of fact, we actually, like, I say we as in me and Harrison, did try to do that at one point. I was making a bunch of, like, revamped sprites of them, some of which have been seen in, like, the Bard of the Victip reading and stuff like that. And he was just doing, like, flash drawings, and we were coming up with, entries for him and giving him types and stuff, but we only got through, like, 20 and then stopped. And that was back in, like, 2005, so... I'm pretty sure there's no remnants of it anymore. That was around the same time that he also wanted to write a prequel fic called The Garbo. I assume because of The Hobbit. I think that's where the name came from. I don't know, I just like The Garbo. It's a great name. Were there any red coins in that whole section? There probably were, I wasn't paying attention. Also, I've still got these penguins following me.
Pingoos.
So... ah, shit.
Shit.
I'm gonna have to redo this whole level. Yeah, I already fucked this. Wait, did I, though? I'm confused. Because there was a section I skipped, but yeah, I think I'll have to redo the stage. Anyway, obviously I know that was a joke, but as a serious answer, no, Harrison worked for Microsoft for a few years and recently quit and is planning on becoming, like, an indie game developer, I think. Like, I think he's gonna be, like, taking some kind of classes on that, I'm not exactly sure. I haven't actually spoken to him in a long time, but I did get, like, a family letter for Christmas, so that is why I know that. I'm really weird about talking to people that I haven't talked to in a really long time, so that's why I haven't, like, responded or done anything that a normal human being would do. I would actually love to get him in a, like, co-op thing of the Had quest for Zelda Classic, because that thing is a massive piece of shit that he made. It's like, if you thought the original Victif's Adventure was bad, which a lot of people don't seem to think for some reason, but I do, the Had quest is like 5 times worse, so that would be like the best thing ever. He would probably not agree to do it, though. Fuck off. I'm pretty sure he doesn't watch my stuff. He left a comment on, I think, either the BA2 speedrun or, like, the last segment of my LP of it, because I, like, specifically said, like, hey, the game's finished, if you wanted to see it, here you go. But, I don't remember if he ever commented on anything else. Yeah, I'll have to do that stage again. Oh boy, roulette. Okay, let's bet them all. Don't hit a 0. Alright, cool. I got 140 lives.
Let's very slowly. There you go.
Alright, time to do that level again. That'll be fun. But hey, this is the first time I've had to do that. Yeah, I remember seeing Sligo's entry recently. It's something like, it can't differentiate between friend and foe, and it just shoots out, like, dissolving enzymes at everything near it. Like, what the hell?
This is very clearly not the case.
God damn it, who is Numbers? I keep saying, like, I think that was explained in a different stream. But, I don't remember who Numbers actually is. Sonic _ Yoda. Possibly. Oh, like tree. Or tree, or however you say it. Yeah, it's Tree. www.yzzerd.com. What the hell do you want? I love the internet wizard. Wait, hold on. Rebuffering. I enjoy my impression of it.
Your impression is honestly really spot on. The only thing that could make your impression better is if we put like a shitty filter over it.
Probably. Oh god, that was a good frame to pause on. Yeah, Edible Cape, I talk about the next LP at the end of the final Yoshi's Island segment. The next one I'm doing is Metroid Fusion, and then the one after that is currently looking to be Mario 64 Last Impact. There are 2 other possible things that it could be, but that's the one winning the vote. The other 2 being Brawl and Pokemon Yellow plus Crystal plus possibly Stadium. But I go into full detail on that in the video. Alright, so how am I supposed to do this? Because... oh, wait. There we go. I think I'm... yeah, I shoot this and then... okay. See, that's the problem, is, I thought I had to do this later, because if you, you're normally supposed to get over here by making a bridge, and if you make the bridge, you can't get to where the helicopter is. But, I think what you're supposed to do is, like, just make the bridge, go in the door, and then when you come back out, it'll be gone, so... let's go ahead and do this shit again. But yeah, I do still plan on doing Brawl and the Pokemon thing at some point. Like, the fact that they don't win the poll isn't gonna make them, like, out of the running. But, as I said in a comment, they won't necessarily be, like, the next things after Skyrim and Last Impact are done, because I probably want to space them out a little bit. Because there was that other poll from earlier about, the one where Yoshi's Island DS and, Minish Cap won the vote. The other choices were, Metroid Prime Hunters and the 2 DS, Zelda games. I still will probably do them at some point. I'm trying to, like, space out blind runs versus, like, known stuff. So, I don't know. Plus, there's also other crap that could just come out of left field. I don't have any other stuff planned at the moment, but that doesn't mean it can't happen. Well, Manly Jinx, the Pokemon playthrough I'm going to do is going to be very glitch-heavy, and probably using a team of complete gobshite. So, it has that going for it. I don't like Nuzlockes. I find them more stressful than anything. They're just, eh.
I too have tried Nuzlockes and not particularly enjoyed them. On a scale of 1 to ass, they're very ass.
See, I read that comment as I'm going to sleep with you later.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see what you actually said. I'm going to sleep, see you later. Clearly I'll do another fricking shuffle run, or, like... I hate to even call it Shuffle, because I came up with that title before Pokemon Shuffle was a game. But yeah, that thing I did where you have to, like, rotate your team constantly, that one was annoying as hell. The D20 one was annoying as hell. Basically, every challenge run that I try to come up with always comes out being really annoying, so I don't know if I should come up with any other challenges. Clearly, I will do one where You can't use Pokemon Centers. You can only use normal types. L is real.
That's one of the conditions.
If you encounter a Ponyta, you lose. And don't trust Whitey. You should do a real shuffle run where you only have a limited amount of time to fight a Pokemon, and after that you can only use one ball. That sounds about right. I don't really have any predictions for Mario Odyssey. I can't really say anything on that subject. The original reveal trailer before they, like the original Switch reveal before they said what Mario Odyssey was, apparently did show multiplayer, or at least imply it. So I don't know how that'll be handled. Okay, now we're done. The Year of Luigi was stupid. I didn't understand the point of it. That was a real good ending there.
And unfortunately, it was really terrible, so now Luigi is just solidified as worst Mario character.
I don't know. What about frickin' Daisy and Waluigi? Yeah, match cards. Let's see how bad my memory is. I'm gonna just go for the plus stars. Okay, maybe I'll try to go for a few other things.
I have a few memorized. Amazingly.
Daisy also has a cult following. It's called Memory Man. And that's all I've got.
I remember on the bottom row, the two on the far right except the last one. So that one and the one next to it. And then the two on the outside of those. And that's all I've got.
Memory Man runs an entire Daisy wiki. Yeah, I think I've seen that. I like how I didn't actually remember. Okay, whatever.
Did you get anything from that?
Yeah, I got everything that was matched.
Oh, okay.
If you get everything, then the last one turns into 10 lives.
Oh, okay.
We'll slip and slide on this extra dip.
Now watch and learn. Here's the shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that reminds me, I got a Robin amiibo from GameStop yesterday. I was surprised that they restocked them.
A what amiibo?
Robin.
Oh, okay. That does a...
Insert complaint here that there is no female Robin amiibo. I wouldn't expect there to be one, but I will complain anyway. Yeah, nobody needs to shoot clouds. Lion and the King. Diamonds, my god. Yeah! That was a good noise, I like that one. I will save that one for later use. burying it there was a clever move.
Save it for future eating.
Hide some under your pillow for secret eating. I like that comment there. I had a friend whose first amiibo was Robin, and on day one he broke it at the ankles. What the fuck?
What the frack, kid?
I disappeared. Cruz, there you are. I need you to fly. I'm counting on you to fly. Poop? Poop? Okay, I'm done.
Poop? It's called the poop loop.
No! I like how I somehow dodged that monkey, even though I was looking at the chat. My first amiibo is Samus. It is one of only 3 that we have sitting outside of the box, unless you count the 2 that have been removed in the box, but we tried to hide it as much as possible. Actually, no, there's 3 of those, I forgot. Because there's, we have Samus, Link, and Luigi out of the box. We have 8-bit Mario, Wolf Link, and Green Yarn Yoshi with the box still in existence, but out of it. Like, with the box opened. I spent a really stupid amount of time trying to, like, carefully extract the 8-bit Mario one, though. I had to, like, open up the bottom of it with a knife and be really particular with it. Thoughts on Cars 3? It sure is a movie that will exist. I think it's more justified than Toy Story 4. The Magician? So, who here actually knows what the hell I'm referring to when I say The Magician? Because I've mentioned that it's a Futurama reference, but I don't know if anybody actually remembers it. And actually, that frickin' reminds me, I had the dumbest fucking dream the other night, where I had to explain to somebody that had never seen Futurama, I had to explain the joke in which there was, like, a radiator amongst the group of women that said that Fry wasn't a good lover in the episode The Sting.
I remember you explaining
that. Basically, in the episode, what is it? God, I can't remember the name of it. The first episode with Flexo. The one with the beauty contest that they went to. I don't remember the name of that one. Fry makes out with a radiator at the end of the episode, and then in The Sting, there's a section where, like, the Amazonian woman says, like, Fry did good snoo-snoo, and then, like, Amy and a bunch of other ladies are just like, eh, and the radiator is among them. And so my dream was I had to explain that to somebody who had never seen the show. Lesser of Two Evils, that's what it's called.
That's actually what I was thinking it was. But I don't remember that scene happening.
But the episode with the magician was the Deep South. The one where they were underwater. Because... Go ahead.
No, you should finish first.
I was just gonna say, the magician was, there was, like, this weird video that they watched about how, like, how the underwater city of Atlanta came to be. And so they were talking about how, like, the entire city was sinking, and so they took all the people of value onto a boat, and, like, they escaped. And so they named, like, a few celebrities, and then after the list of celebrities was just the magician. And they don't say anything about this or who that's supposed to be. And after the video's over, Leela is just like, the magician? And they still don't explain it. I love it. Yeah, everybody evolved into mer people because of the coke that leaked into the water, and the caffeine, like, sped up evolution to such a degree where, instead of taking millions of years, it took a few minutes.
So, I was explaining, I think 3 days ago, that it's extremely rare that I get a dream at all. Most nights, I go to sleep, and then I wake up the next morning, and that's it. There's nothing in between. Not even, like, the opportunity for a dream to occur. I get nothing. However, the very night that I explained that, I had a dream, and it was really pointless and weird, but I also kind of liked it, because, I dreamt that I was trying to make something out of a circuit, and after I finished assembling it, I realized that I had accidentally made a time machine, and it sent me back. Okay, my dream was very specific. I invented and made this mistake on March 1st, 2017, and I got sent back to March 1st, 1991. It was very specific. Not only did that happen, but I didn't assemble it here in this apartment in my room. It was like, I think it was in my parents' garage I was doing it, and I got sent to Menlo Park, like Philadelphia, I think. Like, it sent me across time and space in, like, Mario's Time Machine fashion, and I had no way to get back because I lacked the technology to rebuild one in 1991. So I just waited for, let's see, 9, 19, 24 years until March 1st, 2017 again. And then, that was the dream. That was it. I just waited to get back to March 1st, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm here now. And the dream ended.
Good.
It wasn't, like... It wasn't necessarily a funny or memorable dream. I just thought it was amusing.
So anyway, this is a weird boss. Oh my god. And Yoshi gets crapped out. Give it a second. There we go.
It's funny that you mention, there was a part of the dream I forgot to mention. So I remember in 1991, I'm going to school. For some reason, I'm 23, and I'm going to school with, like, I'm in high school for some reason. I don't know why, but I enroll myself in high school, and I remember I'm sitting down at lunch, and this other random kid walks over to me, and he's like, I haven't seen you around before. And I turn to him very matter-of-factly, and I go, yeah, that's because I accidentally sent myself back, like, 20 years, and now I'm just having to wait to get back to my time period. And he's like, I don't believe you, that sounds like bullshit. And I'm like, I imagine you'd say that. So, as proof, on September 1st, on September 11th, 2001, the New York Trade Center buildings will be destroyed. Even though that's 10 years into the future, so there's no way that offers any constructive proof. But the thing is, that wasn't what the kid's reaction was. The kid's reaction was to get horrified and run and tell on me, which seems appropriate. But, like, he went and told on me to authorities, being like, this guy's threatening to blow up a building. So I had to explain myself to the local police that I wasn't... that I was just...
Yeah, that's pretty good. No. Trying to think of other stupid dreams I've had recently.
The only other ones I've had are from long ago, and I don't remember most of the details of them, unfortunately, and none of them are really funny as much as they are just weird. Except for the one where the horrible one where my brain was an asshole and made me watch kittens get boiled to death in a pot. That was nice.
Oh.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Your brain was an asshole.
Yeah. Because I didn't enjoy watching that. I hated that. That was terrible, and I, like, tried to kill the guy that was doing it.
Okay.
I didn't want to see that shit.
Oh yeah, I had a dream the other night, actually, where, I had, like, these two pet spiders, and they were very intelligent, and, there was, like... I forget what was happening in the dream for the most part, but, there was a part where they, like, went into the, bathroom to, like, run a shower. And so the spiders somehow managed to manipulate the, manipulate the faucet and stuff in order to actually turn it on, and then just fucking immediately got washed away into the drain. And it was, like, the saddest thing. Like, I spent the rest of the night trying to force myself to, like, have the dream again so that there could be a happy ending. Like, do you ever get that where...
Actually,
like,
yeah.
you basically try to have the dream again to, like, see how it keeps going?
Yeah,
like,
I tried to do that for my time travel dream because I wanted to see what happened after I got back. I never got to find out.
But yeah, it's like, I don't even like spiders in real life, and yet I was, like, ridiculously sad when they went down the drain. And, I actually did succeed in having a sequel dream later, in which I found out that they, like, emerged from some random Japanese person's tub. Like, they didn't die, but I never saw them again, personally. I'm not sure how I came to know that they came out of the other tub. I think as a kid, I was able to do lucid dreams. It's been probably, like, 15 years since I've ever had one.
I've never been able to. I always wish I could, but I've never been able to.
It's always something like, people always talk about having, like, dreams where they can fly. I would have similar ones, but it's not that I could fly, it's that I could jump really high and kind of float. Like...
Yeah, I had dreams where I basically had Mario jumping mechanics.
Like, not even just that, but it's like... basically where I could, like, float up against the ceiling and just kind of stay there. Like, it's weird. I also had one where I could breathe underwater. That one was kind of cool. Drink orange juice before you sleep, you'll have insane dreams. Okay, huh? No! What dream did you forget about? When you poop in your dreams, you poop for real. God. Not pooping related, but the number of dreams that have been influenced by me needing to pee badly are high in number, low in fat. Now, I bet you didn't know that. When I eat beans, I'm living on my own little cloud. Nobody comes to visit me when I'm on my cloud. That sentence kind of got away from me a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what that sentence was exactly.
It turned into a song from Cartoon Planet.
Oh.
I don't even remember what I was saying now. No, it's not a lost lyric from the food rap. It was a song that Brack sang. Oh no!
Problem.
But why though? Okay, let's rewind that one.
Oh, actually, you could have saved yourself, it looked like.
I could have, but I wanted to stay up here.
Oh.
Hey, you get off of my cloud is a lyric from a Rolling Stones song. I did not know that.
Yeah, it is. That is what Miriam is quoting in trying to be cool and doing so and failing at that.
I sure hope I find that last flower. I wish I knew who my brother was. Spaceship lands 3 feet away, grins into camera. That one was, that was a reference to Console Wars: The Umpire Strikes Out, I think is what it was called.
Console Wars: The Umpire Strikes Out. Good.
It was a Flash movie that is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It was just video game references, but Star Wars. There were not many good moments in it, but I remember the, like, the bar of failed video game mascots being the replacement for, like, the Mos Eisley bar, and, Banjo was in there, and he, like, did the "my friend doesn't like you, I don't like you either" quote, except it was all in, like, the with text appearing. Come on now. Where the hell is the last flower in this stage? I'm terrified that I've already missed it. Oh. There we go. Fire Emblem BDSM Dream. Okay. Whatever boats your float.
You lose, you snooze.
You lose, you snooze. I packed your sneakers and 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 your burn yourself.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So here's the cave of Harry the Hedgehog, everybody's favorite character.
Cold Steel the Hedgehog.
Cold Steel the Hedgehog! It's funny because Mario has a big jaw. It's funny because Mario has a big nose. Yeah, I'm ready for the lunge fish in the next level. They're easily avoidable. I still hate them, though. TJ Henry Yoshi is disgusting. I don't know how that one went. I saw, like, a song made out of that. To play the Game Boy, you need the Game Boy. Here's the Game Boy. Here's the Game Boy. This is the Game Boy. That's my quality. Oh.
I'm very much enjoying that. What in the fuck is going on over there? What in the hell?
First you're here, and then you're here, and then you're here, and then you're here, and then... They have a sex practice called fisting. That is the follow-up to that, for the record. Here's the entire lyrics to the first "You're Here and Then You're Here" song, because they're pretty good. It goes, brush, brush at least twice a day, go and kill. First you're here, and then you're here, and then you're here, and then you're here, and then you're here, and then... They have a sex practice called fisting, in which one man inserts his hand into the other man's, and then you're here. That's the whole song. Immediately cuts to the misadventures of Skooks. I could. But knowing how awful the mouse control is with the simulator, I think I'm gonna avoid it. To give some background on that one, the clip involving the fisting was apparently some kind of, like, African anti-gay movement where they were, like, telling lies about, like, what gay people do. Because the parts after that, before it got cut off with the "then you're here," involved them, like, something about, like, and then they eat the poo-poo, and, like, I don't know what the fuck the original source is, but Quibi Jibby seems to use it a lot.
Quibi Jibby.
Oh, come on! I was 1 pixel away from that. The one that I'm quoting with the song is from The Lost Poops of Quibi Jibby. He's used the clip in other stuff, though. Yeah, Fishbowl, don't worry about it. I'm not sure what the hell it's supposed to mean, either.
What's supposed to mean? What?
The thing I was just quoting.
Oh.
Yeah, and then you're here is, Lost Poops of Quibi Jibby. He's also the one who has, what's your favorite letter of the alphabet? 4? And, Link forgets how his arms work. That's a classic. King Harkinian's unfunny dick jokes cause unforeseen consequences. Which is the one that starts out with, Zelda, I'm going to eat semen. Link, I'm going to take a shit on the floor, then I'm going to rub shit on my dick. Ho ho ho, I'm funny. No, you're not. Father, stop talking about your dick. Yeah, Zelda's right, your dick is boring. I love that one. King Harkinian's unreasonable demands. I'm going to take a shit on the floor. Two dramatic readings of YouTube poops. And speaking of stupid dick jokes involving Zelda CDI, also on that channel is King Harkinian gets his dick stuck in a door. It goes pretty much the way you'd expect. My dick is stuck in the door. Ah, shit, I forgot how this one went. Okay, hold on. I don't want to hit that yet. There's,
I wish I could think of random quotes like that. Unfortunately, my quotes come to me at totally random, and particularly when no one's quoting anything of the sort, I'll just get them, and I'll start rattling off a long series of quotes that are not related and from different sources altogether.
Good.
I mean, you've seen me do it several times.
Yeah.
And I can never remember what they're from, I just know they exist.
Oh, you know what's also a good YouTube poop thing worth quoting is, take a look at my shit! It looks like a chocolate! Take a look at my 360. It looks like a chocolate chip cookie. This is my Xbox One. This is my Xbox 2. This is my Xbox 3, and it doesn't even work. This is my mom. This is my doggy. This is my bot. This is my cookie. This is my cock. And it is so small, it's so small, it's not good, it doesn't even work.
This is my Xbox One, this is my Xbox 2,
this is my shitbox 3, and it doesn't even work.
This, bot!
That song.
And now the stream is thoroughly demolished.
A little bit.
I am pleased with that outcome.
That one is called 10 plus K, I think.
Yeah, 10 plus K.
Who's the one that made that?
That is Commander Guonong, who is no longer a YouTube user. His account was taken down and all of his stuff's been re-uploaded in other places. That was his 10K subscriber special, which is why it's called 10 plus K. It's pretty freaking good.
But yeah, that clip is pretty glorious, because the whole thing is, the source is just a really shitty review in which a horrendously fat guy reviews the GameCube poorly. Like, I have not seen the source video, but it's
pretty bad. It's, think, like, irate gamer type thing. He's trying to cash in on the humor style of AVGN by reviewing the GameCube as a system, and his review is extremely negative, but none of his complaints really make any sense or are valid in any way. Example, as you can probably tell from the song, well, actually, no, you probably can't.
A chocolate chip cookie!
One of his major complaints is that the GameCube disc is small, like a chocolate chip cookie. Anyway, he also complains that the controller doesn't work. Clearly,
and it doesn't even work.
Like, it's bad. However, when set to music, it's fantastic.
It doesn't even work.
Then at the end of the review, he, like, falls over backwards, and I'm not even sure why.
I haven't watched any of AGDQ. I'm not a big fan of it.
I have watched a lot of AGDQ. I have thoughts on it, but I
Release the Kraken!
What the fuck?
Kraken my ass!
Then there's also, I feel great, I feel great, I feel great, I feel bad.
Well, that's just from the caffeine email, but yeah.
Yes, but it's also in one of those YouTube posts.
What is this garbage? Okay, hold on, let's reload that. Because I think that thing despawned.
Why is AGDQ being asked about?
I don't know. What is which video called? The one that we were just quoting? The YouTube poop is 10 plus K.
It's spelled 10, the numbers, a plus sign, and then K-A-Y, I think. But the YouTube pooper's Commander Gronum, so if you put that in front of it, you'll find it.
The test subject started inventing arts and crafts projects, like wood davers. Marzipan, marzipan. What do you want to make? What do you want to make some wood davers for me? Yeah, we got everything we needed. I got pine cones and peanut butter. I got pine cones, pine cones. Gonna be successful. Gonna be phenomenally successful. Gonna sell them at the corner door. Sell them at the corner store. Sell them at the 5 and dime. Here comes the wood davers train. It's a new century. I probably missed part of that, but something along those lines. I just enjoy wood davers in general. At this point, the test subject was dead. I was not dead. Shut up.
They began making up sex activities.
God damn it. Like wood davers. Sell them at the corner store, sell them at the 5 and dime. Here comes the wood davers train. It's a new century. Commander Gwonum. It's the freaking genie guy from Faces of Evil. It's spelled Gwonam. Yeah, I've seen the recent Homestar Town. I enjoyed that one. What was the line? It was, like, how can I not be worried when there's a possibility that my daddy could become my father? Soap?
Soap? So here's the apartment building. Dave.
Dave. What? It's like, yeah, you're pretty. That's right. However the hell that went.
Here's the meanest penis in Seattle, cleaning his fork with a fork.
Where's my money? What money? You owe me money. I don't owe you shit. Impa. Yes? You see this piece of shit here? Yes. Do I owe him money? Yes. Fuck you, Impa. Yes. Squatter fucking la. Like Quantum.
Quantum is the
I liked the extremely, like, high production value YouTube poop where he just wanted to watch Dino Time. Like,
I don't think I remember that.
Also, this enemy here only shows up once in the entire game. It, shoots bubbles when you jump on it. That's it. It's a good enemy. Anybody can suck penis, but nobody can pee suckness.
Anybody can roast a beef, but nobody can pee.
Freddy ruins Sam's life. Another classic. Anyway, fun fact, you can pound down those stumps up there. It's not useful for anything, though. Oh god, that does look like the thing on Alolan Executor's tail. I didn't even think of that. Or it's just Carl Pilkington.
You talking shit.
Don't talk shit!
About Total!
I enjoy that. Don't talk shit about Total.
I remember the days of when I discovered and got into Turret Sky.
Dad, there's a bird in the house. What do you mean a bird?
What are you referring to as avian?
There's a bird and it's right in the... Holy shit! Dad, you're ruining the whole house. I'm too pissed to give a shit.
Also like
Oh, well, that answered my question from earlier. He
What?
can just win immediately. Good.
Oh.
Yeah, Carl Pilkington is definitely pretty good. What do you mean his skull fell out, Carl? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
No!
Why am I going over here?
No! I took damage from something that didn't exist.
I don't actually know what Dino Time is, other than, like, some CG movie about dinosaurs that I guess never got real. Damn, that was a freaking close save. A running gag of biblical proportions. Dino Time. This is a nice bridge.
Also a nice long animation there.
I'm not Stu.
Still, that's 144 eggs.
Oops. I enjoyed that episode.
I have no control over my life.
It is the episode in which they're making an omelet for watching football. I don't know why. And Stu goes out to buy the eggs and comes back with a gross. He orders a gross of them and is carrying them home and sets them down on the table and then talks about it, and then Drew is like, Stu, that's 144 eggs, and he's like, oops, and just looks at it and is only just then realizing how many eggs it is. And then later on in the episode, he, like, puts olives in it, and then Drew is like, you can't put olives in an omelet, they have pits in them! And he gets, like, really angry. Like,
All of you.
the dinosaur game that wasn't quite a game is Dinosaur Adventure.
Was it even
Which
a game
is-
at all?
No, but it's for the PS2. It's a shitty Dingo Pictures animation, in quotes, not really an animation either. But yeah, it's pretty fucking bad. Phaelus did a review of it, if you care. Also, since people never know how to find Phaelus, since the spelling of the name is not obvious from the way it's pronounced, it is Phelous.
That's Phelous.
Naval Piranha's castle. No, I think we should be enemies. Your father, the Black Panther, is your father? What is the Windcaker forest water thing? Like, I know you can do glitches with the forest water. I'm not sure what you're referring to specifically, though.
Oh, well, that's...
Oh, killing the boss. Yeah, I've
you
seen
can
that.
kill the boss with it. Which I didn't know until recently.
I don't think anybody did.
I'm very surprised that no one did know that until recently, because that seems like the sort of thing some asshole would have tried. Like, because it doesn't take 30 minutes to go from where you get it to the boss if you've already cleared the dungeon. Not even close.
Yeah, someone got Hyrule Castle. I don't know how exactly they did it, though.
Someone did what?
They did the Hyrule Castle barrier skip in Wind Waker HD.
Oh. Yeah, but I heard about that, but they didn't... They did it at a point where it's not particularly useful. Like, I think in a speedrun it would save time, but they haven't figured out exactly how it works yet. All I remember of the description of it is that it involves item sliding, which is probably the greatest thing I've ever seen in any Zelda game.
What is item sliding? Is that thing you did with the hookshot?
Yeah, that thing I was doing the other day where I could just super swim across the entire fucking ocean with almost no effort. You take out any item that has, like, the little red targeting reticule in front of you, and so they patched out storage so you couldn't do super swimming with the Wind Waker anymore, but they added the ability to walk around while holding one of those items. So what you can do is hold a direction, pause, and then hold very slightly the opposite direction, and when you unpause, you will just accelerate at an exponential rate. And if you do that against a wall, and then slide yourself onto a shore, you will fucking skyrocket across the ocean. Like, you can get from Windfall to Outset Island in about 30 seconds. Including the time it takes for you to build up the speed, which is crazy.
Anyway, somebody said I should cheap out the boss and then rewind and then do it the normal way. I was actually planning on doing that. So that is fine. This is the only level where you can cheap out the boss, right? I haven't seen any other ones. The hell is Mouse Police? Oh, something from Tinker. Oh god. I have not heard of that one. I like the one where they want to go play in the wind. Country Bear Jamboree or whatever the hell it was. So is Mouse Police better or worse than Ratatouille? Countryside Bears. Meet Marcel Towing, proud owner of restaurant Marcel Towing, proud owner of restaurant Shit Tattooing. Chef Towing knows that to make the perfect meals, you must have the freshest towing. Ratatouille, tattooing. Meet Marcel Towing. Okay, I don't know how the rest of that goes. Ratatouille with a chair fetish. I mean, if it's a movie from Dingo Pictures, I assume it's going to be awful no matter what it is. Proud owner of restaurant, Ratatouille. Proud owner of restaurant, rat genitals. Chef Toing Toing Tatouing. I want to just play that video now. I'm not actually going to, but I thought about it.
I think it was less than 30 minutes they spent in the boat. Let's see, that run was... I think it was 3 to 3.5 hours. It was 3.5 hours, and of that time, the only time they were ever in the boat... I don't think it was 30 minutes. I think it was more like 20 or 25. They weren't in it very long, because most of the time, anytime they... As soon as they got the grappling... Yeah, that was it. The only time they were ever in the boat was to get the Ballad of the Gales, and to get, up until they got the grappling hook, and then after that, that's we're off. I think it was like 20, 25 minutes they were in the boat.
Here's what I think we're going to do. I've been streaming this for a pretty long time already, and I'm going to stop after World 3, which is very shortly. I have to finish this level and then do the extra stage, and then that'll be it. After that, I think I will bring up random YouTube poops for, like, a short while, so that anybody who hasn't seen, like, the Ratatouille thing or the 10K song from earlier will get a chance to see those, and then I'll be done. Also, there's frickin' David Lynch presents Super Mario World. That's always a classic. Gene Deitch is the Land Before Time. Okay, so anyway, here's how you cheap out this boss, because you know how every time you do a boss, it's a small enemy, and then Kamek comes in and makes it big. You can just kind of do this. And then that's the whole boss. It's kind of amazing. So, in the interest of actually showing the boss off, let's go back and do it. I don't understand this line here. Mama Luigi shows Yoshi Dinosaur Adventure. Oh god. Well, I didn't think it was funny. So anyway, this is a pretty cool boss. It utilizes the bank shot mechanic that was taught to you earlier in the stage. I'm just gonna rock out here for a bit. And there we go. That was the whole boss. So, now I get to do the excellent fricking Extra 3 world, which is, the level in which there can be so many things on screen that it despawns red coins. That's a pretty good level. Baby Mario got to the key, but why Princess Rudo? Also, I like the glitchiness at the top of the screen there. That's pretty good. Luigi asks Mario why he broke the TV. Because I'm hella, no ending quote. I assume you didn't mean to hit enter there.
No, I like it better this way.
Alright, I'm going to do my best to beat this level without save states. I immediately regret this decision. Well, not save states, but like rewinding. Let's see how bad it is, and then I'll probably have to do it a second time. It's still not as bad as Extra 5. That one can find Zippy's big red one. Actually, I think I'll have to show off the one with the Find My House quote, because people have been wondering what that's from. I'd better not find anybody sneaking into my house, or else I'll be very surprised, was a line from the Garbage Pail Kids movie. A movie that I have not seen personally, but I have seen the Nostalgia Critic review, and it looks really fucking awful. I forget if Jordan watched that movie. I know he watched Battlefield Earth. Like, he went on a spree of watching intentionally bad movies, like, but I don't think it lasted very long. You can find my house after you take me to dinner. Well, I died. I don't know how accurate this is, but according to Jordan, the entirety of Battlefield Earth is about leverage.
About leverage?
Yes.
In what way?
Like, you have to do this in order to get leverage.
Okay.
It's probably pretty accurate, judging from what I saw of the NC review, because I think he mentioned leverage a few times in that. No?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna try this a couple more times. If I have to do rewinds, then I'll do it. I've beaten this game on console 100% tons of times, so I don't need to prove nothing to nobody, but I still like to try to do it legit when possible. Children being trained to assassinate their teacher who already blew up half the moon and is also Yellow Slender Man. Okay. What about the anime that's about an English teacher who has telekinetic control over paper and is going back in time to, like, stop political figures from being assassinated, or whatever the fuck that one was? That was, that was not an actual anime, as far as I'm aware, but it was one mentioned in Kid Rad as being basically just an example of a bad anime. I will once again recommend that anybody who has not read Kid Rad should do so. Violence Jack, I have heard that one be mentioned on stream before.
It's
accurate.
Really fucking bad. And not in, like, a production quality way.
Fuck off!
It's actually bad.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna use a plus 20 at the end, this is stupid. Huh. Did I do that without rewinds? I think I did. So yeah, good stage. But that has been half of Yoshi's Island. I don't know if I will do the other half in a single sitting, but I will probably complete it pretty soon. Alright. So that has been that.